welcome back to the channel. It is Lovesimsyt here, and we are back for a brand new video. So this is going to be kind of a part two to my save file world tour. This is sort of just an update on Oasis Springs because I said I was really excited to share it with you all, and I am. I'm having to re-record this tour though because I thought I was recording it and it turns out I didn't have OBS actually running. I had shut it off after recording another video and then I was going in to record this one and I thought I still had the program open, but I didn't. But we're going to go ahead and redo it today. And hopefully I'll be just as excited in the commentary once we get going. But let's go ahead and jump right on in. I think I'm going to tell you about the families at the end, just to, well, I only have two families here, so I'll go ahead and tell you about them. Basically, we have two single parents. So this is the single mom of three, and it just says Nora just wants to see her boys grow up to be successful men of society. She loves her cat Neville, and she's recently taken up baking and knitting as her new hobby. So you can see the fam bam here. They're a super cute family. Their house is super adorable. It's one of my favorite houses I've ever built. I had so much fun creating it. And then we have the Espinosa family. Now he's missing his hair because this family is a family that I wanted to do an LP on. So they have CC custom content on them, and his hair is a custom content piece. But basically, his story is not even hair. He is raising his two girls on his own. Their mother is off somewhere. I haven't quite decided what she's doing, what her reason for being gone is. I don't know if it's because she just wasn't ready to be a mother or what, but she is still around. She is living. He's just the one taking care of the girls right now, and he just started the academy, so he wants to be a detective, and that's why they're here in Oasis Springs. So they just recently moved here. They're new to town, and that's their storyline. We're going to go ahead and jump in. I don't think I'm going to show any of the family houses, but I'm going to show each neighborhood. So we'll start over here in the Mirage Canyon district, I guess you could say, and we'll start off with the yoga studio and gym. And I think I'm going to have, we'll have Mr. Joseph from the Newcrest tour be the one to show us around here. All right, guys, we're here. So as you can see, right next door to the yoga studio is a cafe, which we will also take a tour in. I'm thinking I'm going to show you guys all of the community lots and maybe one of the houses. I'm not sure, but when you come in, the lots are very simple. That's just how I build. It's how I like things when I'm playing, and it works well with my laptop that I play on. So this is the yoga studio on the interior. When you come inside, you can take yoga classes here and everything. There's just a small seating area. Maybe you're waiting on a friend. Maybe you're new to the studio. And then if you come in here, there's just a small space where you can grab a drink or warm up some food. And then we have the showers here. I thought I had lockers, but I don't see them. And then if you come through the back, we have the actual, because I think this is set up as a gym. We have the open air gym, so no treadmills or anything like that in this particular gym. I might end up making like a more traditional gym in another area, but we've got the weightlifting machines and the, what is this, kickboxing machine? I don't know, but anyways, I feel like the gym heads, like the guys who like to lift, would love this. It's in the sand, it's in underneath the warm sun. There's always nice out, and I just feel like they'd love being able to look in at the women, and the women just the same would love to look at them working out. But that is that particular lot. And then we're gonna go ahead and go over to this cafe. I feel like Joseph was like, yeah, this isn't for me. Like, I feel like he's here visiting, and he was like, yeah, I don't do no yoga or too much working out. So let me just skip this particular venue and head on over to this cafe, see what they got going on. But if you take a look, this is what it looks like on the exterior. I absolutely love it. It has such a nice vibe to it. Um, and even when you go inside, it's just vibes for days. Oasis Springs is definitely where I want to live thus far. So it's got a nice little look inside. There's a little opening in the back where you can kind of pass over any sort of food or coffee. And Joseph's already got himself a bite. This is, if you go this way, that takes you out to the little patio area, and they've got an open mic sort of staging area. So, again, I'm trying to include spaces for your Sims who are maybe starving musicians or struggling musicians, excuse me, to come and maybe play for tips or kind of get their start in each town. So they've got just a little restroom here, and then through the pass, if you come outside, which today would be a good day. It's kind of hot, but there is a covering here. You could sit out here and just talk with friends or a date. I really, really like this place, but we're gonna go ahead and leave. There's Matthew from the New Crest tour as well. We're gonna go ahead and leave and go to our next venue. All right, guys. So next up on Joseph's little tour of Oasis Springs is our water park. I don't think I gave this one a name either. I think I literally just called everything what they were meant to be. But this is the Oasis Springs Water Park. And as you can see, this is kind of the area where maybe the adults might congregate because we have the little pool bar and lots of loungers. We have some covered, some uncovered in case you want to do some sunbathing, like in the actual sun, or maybe you just want to lounge and kind of stay shaded. But I really love this because I like the little details, especially the little frog fountains. It just looks so nice. Let me see if I can get a better shot for you guys. So yeah, I think that looks so beautiful. Let's go ahead and have him maybe relax on the pool floaty. Then we've got the dive board that looks like rocks. This feels like it could easily fit in Solo Dorada as well if there's a space big enough for it. We've just got some kind of touristy looking things like maps, the restrooms, an outdoor sink, a trash can. We've got some tagging areas for graffiti. And then if you continue on over this way, we've got a place for the little toddlers so they can get their island experience on as well. They've just got the ball pit they can play in. They can build sand castles here in the sand. Or they can hop in the pool and they can sit with each other. So it's so cute to see them kind of sharing the little kiddie pools. We've got these picnic tables here in case you pick up something from the little seasonal stand, but we've also got some tables here as well. So that is an option. And then we've got the main pool with the water slide, excuse me, here. It kind of leads to nowhere, but I figured you guys wouldn't mind. It's just kind of there for illusion's sake. I think if I put like all the walls up, you can at least see that the stairway that takes you up to it. But even that is kind of off center. But it worked enough for me. I didn't mind it. It gave me the illusion that I wanted, so I went with it. I just wish it flowed more naturally into the pool. But this is just another one of the pools. I kind of separated the park up in several different zones. So this would be your water slide zone. It's really fun over here, and I just mirrored the same thing on this side. Is of this side of the water park. So we got the bathrooms, the maps, and then what I like to call Treasure Island for the kiddos. And you'll see why in just a moment. Excuse me, I'm taking some pictures for possible thumbnails. But they've got their own little pool, and I love the sea turtles on all of the floors. It just makes you feel like you're at the ocean or not, you get what I'm saying. It adds to the atmosphere. But they've got sprinklers over here to kind of run and play in. We threw in a bucket so they could have a water balloon fight if they wanted to. They've got their own little whale floaty here, the dive board, a fountain in the pool, the actual pirate ship that they can play pirate on, and then we also have X marks the spot for the treasure, which is really just a little toy chest for them so they could sit and play over there as well. But I wanted it to be a place where the entire family could come. I'm just going to give you kind of an overview of it from an like an aerial view sort of. But I absolutely adore this place. Each area, I feel like teens love to hang out over here where the little shark attack mats are at. The kids obviously are going to love it on Treasure Island. The parents love it where the pool bar is at because they can kind of oversee everything and relax as well. And then the toddler zone. I just really love this build. I build pools all the time, but I never wanted to take on a water park because I thought it was going to be too much work. But I did it and I love it, and I hope you guys love it too. But we're going to go ahead and move on to our next venue. All right, guys, so here we are at the second pool in Oasis Springs. This is more of a neighborhood pool. It kind of has that retro vibe, but this whole neighborhood does. So you can't really see much from this area, but we might go to one of the houses before we go. I'm not sure. I'm trying to do everything while I've still got daylight. And you'll get to see more of the actual neighborhood because we won't be going into every house, but I can show you the neighborhoods. But this is it. So when you come in, we've just got the little pool house over here with a vending machine outside so kids can grab a snack and sit here at the tables and eat. But there's nothing in here except the showers, restrooms, changing lockers, and that sort of thing. Then when you come outside, we've got the main pool where the actual lifeguard tower is at. So Nora's teenage son, actually Atticus is his name, he works here. So he oversees this pool and he takes great pride in his job. But like I said, it just kind of has that retro vibe, which I really love. He's got his beach towels up here, his little bullhorn, and his suntan lotion. So there's that. And then over here, we've just got like a little place where you can come and have yourself a drink, grab some food from the actual bar, sit down here and have a bite, or you could sit up here. I feel like this is where teens like to come and hang out, grab them something to eat, and go upstairs. And then we have the other, this is kind of where the parents would hang out too. So got a little pool floaty, some loungers for some sunbathing, and just a small pool. And then over here is the picnic area. So not much going on in this particular spot, but it's a really cool place to come on Saturdays or just the weekends or after school. It's more of a neighborhood thing. So when you can't go to the large water park, you can come here for some pool fun, and then the kids can obviously run over across the street to this little playground area that they have over here. That's exactly why I wanted this lot here. But let's go ahead and go continue on our tour. All right, guys, here we are in the final neighborhood of Oasis Springs that I want to show you. I know we didn't actually view the neighborhood um, where the old pool was at, but I guess I'll just leave that as a surprise, or maybe I'll come back tomorrow morning and just show you that part. Either that or I'll show you some pictures of it, but we're quickly losing our light, so I figured I would kind of just stop here. But this is the area where Johnny Zest's trailer is at, and as you can see, we've just added some new family homes here. There's very interesting stories about these two homes. I'm going to be adding a family for sure to this one, and they're going to be friends with this family over here. But as you can see, we've got our little Mexican restaurant here, which I love. Again, it doesn't have a name, just Mexican restaurant. Haven't given everything their proper names yet because this is definitely still a work in progress, as you guys could see from the map view. But we decided to go ahead and bring Sarah because I might let them go ahead and have dinner here. So maybe this is a little bit of a restaurant showcase. But real quick, I'll give you a tour. So when you come around this way, I imagine this is where you would do kind of pickups or to goes, park for to go pickup or whatever. But we've just got some cute little tables out here. I got these beautiful paintings off the gallery. I can't remember who the artist is, but I'll probably include that in the description of the build so you can see it when you download it. But this is the side and this is the back patio. You could come back here and have a little seat and eat. You could watch the game back here. It's just really festive and I love it. I absolutely love it. Very colorful, very bright, very vibrant. If you keep working your way around, it's literally just a dumpster here. But I made it so that it would float into the scenery seamlessly. And then when we come inside, we've got this cute little dining room. I imagine this is a family-owned restaurant. So this is where it has that family vibe. It's small, it's colorful. I feel like people from Selva Dorada actually own this, run this, and they've been running it for years and the locals love it. But we've got the cute little jukebox, the little lighting up across the windows. I love the seating. More of those beautiful paintings. You can see into the kitchen. It's very neat and clean, and I think that's because you can see into it. So we've just got our dry goods and indoor trash, the dishwasher and all that. Two cooks can be here. So this would be a good one to maybe run if you wanted to actually run a business because it is small enough for it. And then we've got two bathrooms over here to the right. And that's about it, you guys, for this place. I can't wait to see it in gameplay, live mode. Like actually see them sitting and eating. I think we'll go ahead and have them request a table. We'll end the video on that note. We'll let them have dinner, and then I think I'll have them kind of hop over to the bowling alley, which will be our last stop. We'll just let them sit down at the table so that we can kind of see the place in its full glory. Because we know if we let them actually eat dinner, we'll be here forever. So we won't do that. All right. She better not be sitting. I was about to say she better not be sitting us at this big table, but she's taking us where we want to go. And then we could just easily turn on maybe some Latin pop and get ourselves in the mood. I don't know if you can hear it. I can barely hear it myself, but I love it. I love it. Okay, let's go ahead and go over to the bowling alley. Okay, here's our bowling alley, and this is the last stop on the tour, which is perfect because if you continue on that way, it takes you right on out of Oasis Springs. So, last stop on the tour bus, guys. But I feel like this is a place where teens would love to come and hang out. When you go, it's not much to it, but it's still a fun family night, I would imagine, or just a teen hangout. So, we've got lanes all across the back here, and then just some seating, I guess, each to watch your team. I feel like this would be a great place to bowl. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure Joseph is on a bowling team, if I'm not mistaken, and I imagine this is where he comes over to Oasis Springs for any sort of tournaments or games or whatever. I want to go ahead and turn on Moonlight Bowling just so I could see what it looks like, and it looks amazing. Okay, cool. I love that. Yeah, and then just a place to kind of sit and throw on your shoes, some restrooms, some seating out back. I guess if you were to get food from the bar, you could come sit back there and eat. And then if you go upstairs, we've got the little arcade room. It's really kind of a place for you to have birthday parties. But there are some games up here. Let's have them play block. I'm going to let them do it together because I want to show this. I put these here in front of the window because I just thought it would look amazing from the exterior to look up and see people actually playing games. But if you were having a kids party here, I would just maybe set up over here, like set your gifts, your cake, your pizza, your hot dogs, whatever, on this particular table and let everybody have a seat, run around, play games, and just enjoy themselves. We've got the console station set up over here, and then we've got the actual arcade machines there. So Sarah is wanting to kiss her husband, and she's also wanting to be friendly. So we're gonna let them kind of just have some fun, because they're both big kids at heart. We're just gonna let them have some fun as we close this out. All right, I feel like they're like playing against one another. And Joseph's just like, I'm gonna beat you, Sarah. And Sarah's like, yeah, right, we'll see about that. I was the Blick Block champ back in my day, honey. But that is it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll show you this little house over here real quick because this is actually one of my favorite houses that I've built as well. And it's just because of I like the color scheme. I like the vegetation out front. And I love the little detail where it kind of looks like maybe he was about to wash his car. Just small details like that really add to the storyline and to make the world feel alive for me. And I want to shout out Simply Nisi here on YouTube because she is the one who taught me to kind of focus more on detailing my builds. I can't put the same amount of details as she puts in her builds because it would kill my poor laptop, but I can consider them and strategically place little details in certain spots to make my builds feel more alive. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, leave a sweet comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And be sure to tap that notification bell so that you're always notified whenever I upload a video. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. I'm just gonna go ahead and set them up to bowl maybe a 3-frame game. All right, guys. Bye.